Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen. Today's video is going to be a freezer meal video collab with Vanessa from Lemonade Mom. So if you guys want to see my freezer meals, then just keep on watching. Hey everybody, you heard it right. Today's video is going to be a collab video with Vanessa from Lemonade Mom. If you guys are from my channel going to her channel, she's awesome. She's amazing. You guys like my videos, you'll love her channel as well. And when you go over there, don't forget to leave a owl emoji or some hearts to let her know my love is following hers. So yeah, if you guys want to see a whole bunch of freezer meals, I have everything laid out here. Let's get started. I'm going to tell you guys what we're making, and then we're going to get started. So we're going to do beef and broccoli, Italian chicken, creamy Italian chicken, French onion chicken, chicken fajitas, creamy mushroom chicken, teriyaki chicken, pesto chicken, and I'm going to show you guys how to make my homemade pesto, and then honey romano pork chops, which Vanessa has shared the honey romano pork chops over on her channel, but I'm doing it over here because I'm excited to try it. So let's get started. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're from Vanessa's channel, please hit that subscribe button, become part of my family, and let's get started. All right, you guys, first things first is beef and broccoli. So what you're going to need is as much beef as you guys need to feed your family. I'm using both of these because I know this is going to be probably leftover meal. These are $4.66 and $4.96. They're already stripped for me, so I have two of them. This says for a pound, but I know this is way over a pound. Yeah, each of these are about a pound, so I'm going to double my recipe, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it for just one. But I'm going to be doing it for both, if that makes any sense. So you're going to need a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, which I have right here, and you're going to mix that in a bag. So let's do that. Okay, so first of all, I have prepped all of my bags. So on my beef and broccoli bag, before we get started, it says beef and broccoli, low 4 to 5 hours, high 2 to 3 hours. Add sauce right away. Add broccoli 15 minutes before serving, and then serve over rice. So that is what is on my bag. And then I also need to put the date, which is August 2nd when I'm filming this, because I've already filmed this one time before and lost my footage. So it's okay. Those meals will come to you at a later date. So what I'm going to do is grab a whole nother bag, and you'll see why in just a second. So I have these standable bags because I don't have Ziploc standers yet. I need to get them though because I freezer meal a lot. And we are going to add our meat. And again, I'll tell you guys how to do it for a pound, but just know I'm putting both of mine in here at one time. So, beef strips. I figured this would be easier for me, so that's what I'm doing. And 2 pounds of meat feeds my family with a lot of leftovers, so that's why I'm doing this way. All right, now that my meat is in here, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Now, keep in mind, I am doubling this. So I'm going to add an entire ½ cup of cornstarch. Now that your cornstarch is added, you're going to shake it until all that meat is coated. This is also going to make your crock pot, make your sauce thick in your crock pot. So, all right, all my meat is coated. So now I'm going to take out all the air, as much air as I can. All right, sorry about that. My husband's in here joking. So now I'm going to put this bag inside of this bag. Now let's get started on the sauce. All right, so we're going to start this sauce with 1 onion sliced, 1 tablespoon of garlic, and we've tried this one and my family loves it. So 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and I promise you, it's not going to be, you're not going to, sesame oil is very strong, but you're good. And then you're going to need a ½ cup of soy sauce. I'm using light soy sauce today. You guys can use whatever. But this is my favorite since my health journey has started. So ½ cup of soy sauce. Again, I'm doubling it. So I'm doing a whole. But because I doubled it, I did not double the sesame oil. I will tell you that. I did not double the sesame oil because otherwise it'd be too strong. So I only did 2 tablespoons. But if you're only doing a pound, do the 2 tablespoons as well. All right, ½ cup of beef broth. And then 3/4 cup of brown sugar. All right. 3/4 cup of brown sugar. That was my last quarter cup I needed. Now you're going to mix this together and put it in a separate bag. So just slowly mix it. If you have a bigger bowl, use a bigger bowl. I thought it was going to fit in here, but I forgot I had to double it. So all right, and because I doubled it, I'm going to put this sauce in a gallon-sized bag. This is one that I've had previously. It's the same meal. All right, now that it's in my bag, I'm going to let out some air, sorry, not water. As much air as I can. Then this goes inside the big bag. And then the only other thing you guys need to add is broccoli. I have fresh broccoli here that I'm going to clean and cut up. But if you guys want to put a frozen bag of broccoli in here, you can do that as well. Totally fine. So I have this bag here, and I'm just gonna trim up my broccoli and stick it inside the bag. And then I like to put it in bite-sized pieces. Again, you guys can get the frozen steamable bag. You guys can do fresh if you want. You guys can put peppers in here if you want. That would be really good. But this broccoli's turning and we're not going to have it for dinner tonight. So I figured I would just put it in here. So after that, you're going to put your broccoli in here, let out all the air of the whole thing, and stick it in your freezer. All right, broccoli is in, and it's ready for the freezer. Just like that, beef and broccoli ready for the freezer. So I'm gonna stick this in my freezer, and I'll be right back. All right, creamy Italian chicken. I have 3 chicken breasts in here because they're mutant. That's ridiculous. They're huge. And this is what I'm talking about the Zesty Italian seasoning packet. You're going to add the entire thing in here. You're going to need 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, or as much as you like. I'm just going to put a big handful. Perfect. And then on here it says serve over rice or potatoes. Or you could do like roasted potatoes. That would be good too. And then you're going to need 8 ounces of cream cheese. Mine is right here. You can either throw this in your bag now, which is what I'm going to do, or because cream cheese can freeze, but it might not be as smooth when you go to put it in your crock pot, which is totally fine for me. It's cream cheese. Or you can put it in when you're ready to make it. So I'm going to cut this up into small bits and put it in here. Okay, so I have it in baby chunks like this. That way I don't have to do it when it comes to putting it in the crock pot because it's going to be frozen. So in goes all of the cream cheese. And then 1 can of cream of chicken soup. All right, cream of chicken is added in here. And you can add milk if you need to when you're cooking it. So I'm just going to mix this around a little bit. And creamy Italian chicken is ready to go in the freezer. So that is done. Alright, you guys, next one is super easy. It is French onion chicken. I have 1 onion sliced thin. And on my bag it says serve with crusty bread and a veggie. You could also add Swiss cheese to it if you want to. I know some people do, some people don't. So, however you eat regular French onion soup. So I have huge chicken breasts here. I'm just going to do 2 because it's going to get shredded anyway. So, I mean, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use 1 package of onion soup mix. In the bag. And then I found this beefy onion soup mix. So I'm going to add 1 package of that. good to go. And then 1 can of French onion soup. Now, you can add water to this to make it soupy, or beef broth to make it soupy, and shred your chicken. And then it's shredded French onion chicken soup. But it's up to you. I'm not going to today, but we'll see how I feel when the time comes. All right. Oh, that smells so good. Again, low 4 to 5, high 2 to 3. And these are all dump and go crock pot recipes. And just like that, it's done. Now, if you wanted to do this, you can also serve it with mashed potatoes and put it over the top. Up to you though. All right, you guys, this next one is super easy. There's a little bit of prep, but it's chicken fajitas. Super easy, super simple. But having the prep time work out of it, and pretty much my chicken marinating in the seasoning in the freezer, I'm good. So I have about a pound of chicken here, sliced thin. And I have chicken breasts and chicken thighs. You can do all breasts, you can do all thighs, up to you. And then I made my life super easy. And I have this pepper stir fry mix. It's just peppers and onions. So I'm just going to pour that in here. Just like that. I like equal parts peppers and onions to meat, but that's up to you guys. And then a taco packet. Now, this can be sheet pan or it can be crock pot. You take it out the night before, put it on a sheet pan, throw it in the oven at 350 till it's done. Or you could do it in the crock pot, which is what I'm gonna do. So again, low 4 to 5, high 2 to 3. And I'm just gonna shake the taco seasoning packet. You can make your own if you want to, or use your favorite. But just like that, chicken fajitas is done for the freezer. Right, next one is creamy mushroom chicken. You're going to need a can of golden mushroom chicken. This is regular cream mushroom soup, so you're going to need 1 can of those. And then you're going to need 1 of these beefy onion soup packets. And I'm using chicken thighs, and you're going to want to put this with mashed potatoes. So there's 4 of us that eat chicken like this. Jameson will probably end up having, because he won't eat chicken with a bone in it. Why, I have no idea. So again, super simple, but 1 can of golden mushroom soup, sorry. And then serve this with mashed potatoes and a veggie on the side. Of course, I normally have frozen or canned or fresh on hand at all times anyways. So I'm not worried about not having a veggie with this right away. All right, I'm going to show you guys a trick. So as you can see, my creamy mushroom soup is stuck. Instead of getting another utensil out and dirtying it, I'm going to open it from the bottom. And just like that, if you give it air, it'll come out. Sorry about that, guys. My dad is cooking something in the oven. And now my kid is playing Power Rangers as I'm trying to film. Hashtag mom life. All right. That is done. 1 packet of the beefy onion soup mix. If you don't have it, it's fine. Use the regular onion soup mix and just add a tablespoon of beef bouillon or beef broth when you half a cup of beef broth. Totally fine. It does the same thing. All right, zipping this up, and it is ready to go. I made a mess with this one. Goodness gracious. Mix it all together. Make sure that beefy onion soup mix gets mixed together, and that's it. Ready for the freezer. All right, next one, super easy again. Already too. Hopefully y'all can see me better now. I didn't realize my flash was off. Okay, where did my fork go? There it is. Again, Jameson will eat the rice and the veggies, but he won't eat the meat. When I do teriyaki chicken, I love chicken thighs. So 2, 3. Again, you can do chicken breasts, totally fine. You know what? I'm just gonna put all 6 that I have left in here because it's one of my closest to last. Well, my last one with chicken thighs in it. All right. Come on. Perfect. And plus, my husband loves chicken thighs. So, a bottle of your favorite teriyaki sauce. This is the one that I grabbed. Low, 4 to 5. High, 2 to 3. I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of brown sugar to that because that is strong. I didn't put a 1/3 cup in of brown sugar in the recipe part because honestly, if you have a favorite teriyaki sauce, just use that. All right, again, making my life easy, I have this stir fry blend. I'm just going to cut it open and toss it in. These are already frozen, so I don't have to worry. There's carrots, peppers, snow peas, broccoli, and that is ready for my freezer. Moving on to homemade pesto for the pesto ranch chicken. In here I have a stuffed cup of basil from my garden. I grow basil and I now have a basil bush. So, we're making homemade pesto here. I have a little bit over a stuffed cup. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I like making my own pesto because my mom cannot have tree nuts. So I'm not adding nuts to this. You can add almonds, you can add pine nuts, walnuts, whatever you want. I've seen people make pistachio pesto before. And then I'm going to add about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. And my husband loves this, my pesto, over the little wagon wheel pasta. And I do it the same way. So I'm going to put this on my blender and blend it like crazy. And just like that, we have pesto. So, super easy. Mine's super dark, but it's probably just because of the fact that mine's from my garden. So it is dark. It looks like a green smoothie. It's kind of funny. So I have my pesto here. I'm going to pour that over my chicken. You can use store-bought pesto, that's fine. And I'm just massaging it into the chicken like so. Now I'm going to add a ranch packet. And because I have Parmesan cheese left over, I'm just going to pour the rest of the Parmesan cheese in here from the packet that I had. Alright, and Parmesan cheese. I love to serve this with mashed potatoes. You can do it with just a veggie. You can do it however you want to. So, or like roasted potatoes, or I may end up making those noodles and making more pesto for my husband. I'm making zoodles for myself. And that's it, you guys. Another meal going in the freezer. We have one left, you guys. This has been amazing. It's been fun. I might have surgery, so this is amazing that I'm getting this done now. Let's move on to the last one. All right, you guys. Last one. This is honey romano pork chops. Again, low 4 to 6, high 2 to 3. I don't know what I'm going to make as a side for these yet, but let's get started. All right, while y'all hear my family in the background, hashtag mom life. So, 3/4 cup of this Parmesan cheese, the grated kind.
Okay, where's your game? Whoa, now try and get the lid on. Toss the lid.
2.
No, go like this, yeah.
3/4 cup.
Oh, almost.
You did it. No!
Jameson will eat this, so I started with, these are pork sirloin chops. They're just the boneless ones. Jameson will eat it, so I started with 5. He's down here with me. 1/2 cup of honey. And don't be like me. Spray your measuring cup. It'll come out way easier. All right. Now, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Again, I'm using the light sodium soy sauce. Two tablespoons of basil. Do I have dried or do I need to go outside? I'm just going to say add basil to it because I don't have any dried like I thought. And that's totally fine. I'll just dry some of my fresh. We're just using Italian seasoning and calling it a day. All right. 2 tablespoons of garlic. Two tablespoons of olive oil. I'm just eyeballing it because there wasn't a lot left in there. I'm going to use this one. And of course it's going to go slow. 1. Look at how slow this is going, guys. Can you guys even see that? Okay, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then 1/4 cup of water. And that is it, you guys. Mix it all up. Massage it all the way through. And just like that, you guys, we have 8 freezer meals. I started this an hour and a half ago, and that's how long it took me to get this done. And now, mind you, I had to stop and pause a few times to deal with the fan bam. So that's it, you guys. Thank you for coming to my kitchen. Again, go check out Vanessa's channel. I'll leave it down in the description box and up in the iCards. Thank you, Vanessa, so much. I appreciate you 1,000%. Why am I about to cry? I don't know. You have given me the support that I need. And I love you. So that's it, you guys. 8 freezer meals. Go check out Vanessa's channel. Go give her some loving. Go subscribe to her channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, be smart, be strong, be safe, and you're wonderful. Have a good day, guys.